In this video, we will be discussing the top 5 best stereo receivers for 2022. We will be covering brands like Yamaha, Denon, Pioneer, and Sony. Each brand has their own strengths and weaknesses, but when it comes to stereo receivers, they are all considered experts. So whether you're a beginner or a pro audio enthusiast, we believe that these 5 models will have something for you. In the description box, we have included links. Now let's get started. Number 1 is Denon DRA800H. The Denon DRA800H is a stereo receiver designed to drive 2 pairs of speakers simultaneously. In my studio, I try to mimic hi-fi quality playback conditions by delivering 100 watts at 8 ohms and 120 watts at 6 ohms. Harmonic distortion is 0.8%, which is okay, but higher than Yamaha R803, 0.15%. As I read many positive comments about its Ethernet and Wi-Fi network interfaces, I was curious if they were really that cool. Using the Denon HEOS app, I was able to access many internet music services without any issues. That's great news for users of Deezer, Amazon Music, Spotify, etc. Furthermore, Denon DRA800H can read high-resolution audio files in WAV, FLAC, and ALAC formats. AirPlay 2 compatibility enables this device to receive and transmit regular music, as well as audio streams from any application, YouTube, video games, TV playback, etc. I was impressed with the device's performance. Furthermore, this receiver is Alexa and Google Assistant certified. You can control playback with voice commands if you own a smart speaker that uses Alexa or Google Assistant. The volume is raised and lowered, and the composition is switched flawlessly. Based on my evaluation of the audio emitting capabilities of this receiver, I found the sound to be smooth, with excellent low frequencies, a broad soundstage, and authentic instruments. Featuring a sleek design, amazing sound quality, and intuitive controls, Denon DRA800H is the best stereo receiver for 2 channels. There's no doubt that true audiophiles will appreciate how this unit will enhance their music listening experience. At number 2 is Sony SDR-DH190. There is a promise from Sony that this receiver will amaze you with its gentle sound and extensive control features, but is that really the case? I evaluated the design primarily. The receiver is low profile, so you can easily add it to your stereo system without taking up much room. Despite a compact body, this unit has all the ports needed for connecting to different sources, as it has 4 analog audio inputs and 1 output. Pairing it with a turntable or recording devices is easy as ABC. There is nothing to complain about when I connect my CD player and stereo speakers. This unit stands out from the crowd thanks to its sophisticated Bluetooth connectivity. Additionally, Bluetooth standby mode allows turning the receiver on and off using a phone. This feature worked flawlessly when I tested it. Another bragging point is the ability to switch between A and B speakers. You can use this if you want a powerful sound in one room or intend to send audio signals in 2 adjacent areas. I tried both and was amazed at how gorgeous the sound was. With 8 ohm speakers, the power output is 100 watts. Sony SDR-DH190 supports high-resolution audio playback and is capable of defining even the smallest of sound nuances. Vibration is reduced by internal components, which ensures studio-quality sound. Another thing I must mention is a discrete power amplifier that eliminates distortion. It can't compete with Yamaha R803, but considering the overall sound range, it is a great representative of its price range. Sony SDR-DH190 can appeal to regular buyers as well as to those with high demands. There is a careful consideration given to every component here so that the listeners can enjoy a detailed soundstage both at low and high frequencies. Based on the features and the sound quality, I think it is the best budget stereo receiver under $200. At number 3 is Pioneer SX10AE. With its minimalistic functionality, Pioneer SX10AE looks almost indistinguishable from its multi-channel counterparts with fancy decoders and radio presets. Low cost and uncluttered menus are the key advantages of the SX10AE. Even if this is your first time using such a device, the setup process is intuitive. You can connect a network player, a satellite receiver, and a subwoofer via the supported interfaces. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any digital ports, which is a trade-off you have to make when buying affordable products. Streams are only supported in the basic SBC and Apple AAC codecs, and aptX is not supported. Considering the price of the Pioneer SX10AE, the sound quality is quite good. For this price, you can get a good receiver with subwoofer output. With 45W/8 ohm power output, you can get a fairly powerful, clear, and dynamic sound with an adequate soundstage organization. I can conclude that such a device is sure to attract a specific group of music lovers. If you don't plan to build a multi-channel home theater, it can be used with an inexpensive turntable, TV, and satellite receiver. Even though it doesn't have many advanced features, it perfectly accomplishes its main task, and it is one of the best stereo receivers under $300. At number 4 is Yamaha RN303. Yamaha RN303 is definitely a good choice if you are looking for a classic design with a full range of streaming features. MusicCast allows you to connect 9 compatible devices via Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or AirPlay. Furthermore, you are able to broadcast music from any source connected in different rooms using the MusicCast technology. To better understand its great sounding features, I decided to study the receiver's filling. The components are arranged according to the low impedance design principle. A power transformer placed close to an amplifier minimizes signal drops in such a layout, making the audio signal path shorter. That's a great upgrade. In rock and jazz, this receiver fully reveals its capabilities. The Yamaha RN303 delivers sufficient density and power in the bass section, as well as delicacy and rhythm in other melodies. In this price category, or even with more expensive products, it is hard to find a more harmonious model with the natural sound image. The model has a power output of 100 watts at 8 ohms and 150 watts at 6 ohms, so I highly recommend speakers with high sensitivity and an impedance of at least 6 ohms, and you will experience authentic hi-fi sound. Don't forget high res. Signal quality is very important for the Yamaha RN303. The quality of MP3 is acceptable. CD quality is good, but high res, especially DSD, is amazing. In my opinion, the Yamaha RN303 is the best stereo receiver under $500. If you want to do it without time-consuming adjustments, this is the way to go. At a very moderate price, it can delight you with rich sound and flawless wireless connection. At number 5 is Yamaha RS202BL stereo receiver. With the RS202BL, Yamaha offers consumers a really nice middle ground for stereo receivers with enough power to drive your speaker setup and enough features to give you options, and it does these things all very well. With the 202BL, you get a 100W channel stereo receiver without any of the flashiness that can drive up the price of your receiver at a very non-premium price. This is a stereo receiver, not a surround sound or HDMI receiver. Up to 2 pairs of passive speakers can be powered by this amp at 8 ohms for up to 100W. Record player setups and basic TV entertainment setups can both use it. To extend your system to a separate receiver if you need more channels, there are 4 RCA level inputs and 1 RCA output. A radio receiver on board allows tuning into 40 AM/FM stations. Yamaha has also included 2 interesting wildcard features: Bluetooth connectivity for easy connectivity to your wireless-enabled devices, and Eco Mode to conserve power while playing media for a long period. While not exactly compact, the unit manages to tread a fine line between substantial and sleek in its design. The thing will look pretty classy in your setup. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please like it if you did. If you're new here, click the subscribe button. Wishing you all the best until the next video.